Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. So in the last episode what you seen was me and my brother actually installing the motor and trans into the chassis of the Toyota MR2. This swap is really coming close to an end, and I'm really excited because there are a couple things that I like to do at this stage. I like to make sure that things go in perfectly and stay perfectly. So I'm very meticulous with everything that I do at this point. But guys, you guys are gonna see it now, and I'm sure you guys seen it in my previous builds. So let's just jump into it, guys. We're gonna start plugging things up. We're gonna start putting things together. We're gonna start making this very close to being to the point where you could turn the key and get the car started, guys. So let's just jump into it, guys, and let's go. Alright folks, welcome back to the garage. So we are very close to being finished with George's build. I'm super excited because I really want him to get his car, and I really want to see his reaction to his car. As you guys see, we have a lot of stuff done. This motor is practically in there. I mean, it's on 2 motor mounts, which is fine, but it's practically in there. So me and my brother in the last episode, we put everything together. Everything came out fairly well, actually. It was pretty smooth. In the process, I did break the cam housing, or the cam gear housing, with the little arm. Where is this arm? I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you. With this stupid little arm that was attached to the actual motor mount there. So it attaches there, and this arm was out there like this, and it just literally cracked right into this. So it did crack it. I gotta open it. I want to make sure that no pieces fell in there, and if they did, I need to retrieve them. So I can't turn on the motor until that is done. So that's an unfair situation, but you know what? Things like that happen, and it is what it is, right? I got all our fuel lines ready to go. As you guys see, everything is coming together. I am going to change out the arm, because this is an S54 arm that is to the S54 transmission. I'm going to change that out because we do have a S54 or E153 OEM arm. So we are going to use this arm. George did find somebody that did have the parts to put up on here, which is basically, this is my E153, by the way. This piece right there. He says he got all of the pieces together, so you know what, I might just use all of them together. So I'm just waiting on those. The starter, I got the starter somewhere right there, but I'm going to take the starter to AutoZone just to make sure that the starter works, because I would hate to install it and the starter doesn't work, and that be one problem that is going to be an issue, I do want to start plugging some stuff up here and kind of plumbing some stuff together, just so then we can get this puppy going. So guys, enough talking. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse. I know I've been a lot of time lapse going on, but that's the only way that I can really get this work done. So I really want to make sure I get this work done and accurately, just so then things can go right. I want George to have a really good experience with his build, so I really want to make sure that this gets done appropriately. So, oh, and one other thing that I'm missing was the cable bracket, I guess. It's shifting cables, so I'm trying to find that. If anybody has that, let me know. Shoot me a message, or leave a comment down below, and I will buy it off you. Just let me know, because I really do need that. That's very key in this swap. So remember guys, this swap was an automatic, so we did do an automatic to manual swap. So there are parts that we did need, so I'm still looking for that piece as well. So enough talking. We're gonna get folks, so what you guys seen me do for the most part was just basically tie up all the plumbing. So we have your coolant line, you have your heater core line, you have your heater core line, you have another coolant line there. Those are all tightened up and fit well. Moving on, next on the agenda is going to be plugging some stuff up. So there's these are the wires that go into the fuse box. We're going to do that. We have the wires that go into the ECU and all the plugs back here. We're going to do that. So we got quite a few different things to do, guys. So we're going to continue chucking on and start plugging things up. So let's bear with it. We still have the fuel lines. We have still a lot of things to do. So again, I'm going to put you guys on a real quick time lapse just so you guys can see everything as I go through it. And then we'll talk about it after I'm done. Okay, guys? So look at this. Look at it now. Look at it now because it's almost done, guys. It's almost done. So let's go. Folks, you've seen what I did. I was putting in the actual intercooler piping. So at this point right now, what I'm going to do is start installing the fuel line, just because the fuel line is right here, and then I can just go ahead and feed the return line as well, just so then it can all be in one section and I could just have it all down there. At least I know where it needs to go. It needs to go in that direction right over there. So I'm going to kind of leave this just like this because I still need to attach the actual throttle cable, the cruise control throttle cable. Got to put that connected, and then once I connect that, I've already wired in the actual side mount intercooler fan, so that's already done. I'm not going to wire in the AC just yet, just because the AC is not charged and stuff like that. I really don't want to run that right now. But again, I can't run anything until I change that this cam cover, just because it does have a crack here. We did crack it, and I'm not going to run it thinking that there might be a piece in there. Not that there is, but it just freaks me out. So what I'm going to do is wait for that to come in before I even turn the motor over. But we're going to at least prep everything to make sure that everything is going well and actually on pretty good. So on this side, we have the actual fan wired in. This is for the AC. We got to pull this bad boy out because this is the throttle cable. So the throttle cable is going to be here. We're going to connect it to the throttle. We are also going to have to connect the other intercooler piping to the top. On this end, what we're going to have to do is kind of bump this down a little bit and get it nicely squeezed in there. So at this point, what I want to do is go ahead and try to do this fuel line, and then I think I'm going to call it an episode, guys, just because I want to wait until I get that cam cover, just because then I want to go all balls out and start finishing everything at one time. I just hate to get everything done and then I have to take apart a little bit this side of the motor just so then I could get that cam cover out. So what we're going to do is go ahead connect this bad boy down to the fuel filter right there, and then at that point what we're going to do is call it an episode. And just wait until this other part comes in, and once that other part comes in, then we're gonna go all balls to the wall, guys. So guys, let's get this done and let's go. All right, everybody, we have the fuel system connected. So we did get the line on. It's all connected to the feed. It's going to feed to the rail. The rail is going to return it
through this line. This line's gonna take it all the way down, and you see I got it protected all the way down. It's not connected obviously because I still have to put the heat shield and all that other stuff, but I'm still waiting on one more piece, so then we could connect. Let's see if I could find them. They're right behind the shifter cables. You can't see them here, but there are two pieces there that need to be connected to the fuel. So guys, right now this is kind of where we're at. So peace. This is going to conclude the episode. Until next time, remember, check out nastyaddictiongaragellc.com. Pick up some merch. Parts are going on the website, guys, so please stay tuned. Take a look at the website every so often just so you can see the new parts that I do put on. So make sure you check it out and pick up yourself a t-shirt. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.